Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more GregTech New Horizons. Accidentally took a screenshot. And today we are in our iron mine. I think there's a cave right there, because I can hear hostile mobs. So this is sort of how in GregTech ore mining works. There are, if you look at the map here, I can hit show grid. Oh, not show grid. Show GregTech ore veins. So if you look here, um, we've got all of the we've got veins here that you discover as you mine and discover ores within ore chunks. And the way that ore chunks are is every 3 chunks is an ore chunk. A chunk, if you don't know, is 16 by 16 um, area, going all the way up and all the way down. I don't think that's how it is in modern Minecraft, but it's how it works in here. But so the way that I've been doing it, I don't know if this is the most efficient way of doing it, is I'll I'll find an ore chunk, then I'll find the center of that chunk, and then sort of dig out in any direction until we get to the center of the next one, because they all line up. It's every like 3 chunks is an ore chunk. And then so I just did that until I found um, an iron vein, and I as far as I know, the basaltic mineral dust or granitic mineral sand. I believe all of this gets smelted into iron ore, and then I don't know what gypsum ore does, but that might be the same thing. But regardless, I managed to get myself quite a lot of iron, which is very helpful, because next on our agenda is going to be some iron tools. However, there was also a quest that I didn't notice. If we open up our quest book, there's the Upgrade 2.0 quest, where if you mine 256 cobblestone, it gives you an iron pickaxe head, and then your choice of either loot bag, iron axe head, or iron shovel head. I'm going to take the iron shovel head because the multi-tool appears to not work very well on like gravel and sand, but it's a lot faster on what's the word I'm looking for? On dirt. And so I've been and also all of this I'm not able to mine it yet, so I had to do some creative mining just to get in the proper spot. And so over here we've got our staircase down almost all the way to bedrock. I don't know if this was here last year. I put in some stairs, but we've also got a large perimeter that I sort of put in, so we have a little bit of like relative safety. Got a minute. I've been working on our raspberry bushes, so we can have enough raspberry bushes to complete our quest. I think we need 5 in order to complete it, and they are very slowly growing. I also used some tokens to buy both the magical saplings and some jungle saplings, because we need jungle saplings for one of the quests we're doing today, or for a couple of them. One of them, I believe, was is that you need more wood. We needed 4 jungle saplings. And I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't know if this was last episode, or if it was less recent, or if it was more recent. But I was exploring way out, probably like 1,000 or so blocks out. I was in a tundra, and I was starting to run out of food, and so I was breaking any gardens that I could find. And I might have had some in my inventory already. I can't remember the exact way that it happened, but so I I looked at my inventory as just for food, and I saw a single jungle sapling in my inventory, and then I came back, planted it, and then it grew, and then I chopped down the tree, and it dropped no saplings, because it was just a single jungle sapling, and I believe jungle saplings have lower leaf count, or lower like percentage chance to drop a sapling. I've also got a little farm over here, and then we've got our just perimeter wall. It's just cobblestone using chisel, and then over there, I believe I've got whichever one of these was a reward. I think I picked the sacred oak sapling, and then I planted it over here. It'll take a while to grow, as far as I know. I don't even know if it's. I don't know how big it's gonna be, but as far as I know, it won't get all the way over to my base, but it is possible. Yeah, sacred oak sapling. I feel like it's a 7x7, just because that's how it is for the redwood saplings, or that's how it is for this redwood sapling. I don't know if this is any different either. Um, However, that isn't what we're going to be focusing on today. Today, I'm going to work on getting a sustainable amount of paper, and that requires our jungle sapling. And then we are also going to be working on getting um, some upgraded tools because our flint pickaxe is not doing it. All of our flint tools are not doing it, and neither is our wooden sword. Um, And I did manage to acquire a couple of. Oh no, I accidentally touched the chest, so now all of my food's messed up. But that's okay. Um, we'll replace it if it becomes an issue. But so I believe yes, I already put the bones in my inventory. So let's go into our quest book. I don't know how long all of this is gonna take. We're 6 minutes in right now. I feel like it'll probably be a fairly short episode. But so here, so now we've got flint, bone, and stick. So we're gonna upgrade our wooden sword. That's an Enderman. Enderman freak me out in this, specifically in this version of the game, because they can teleport and they have the chance to be like infernal mobs. And I know that Enderman creepers are a thing, but I don't know if they're aggro unless you look at them. It's kind of weird. But so we want to make a. Let's see. So what is next? We need a flint sword blade and then a bone wide guard. So, so we're gonna need a stencil for a wide guard, I believe. Do we have any stencils? I don't think we do. Let me look for some blank stencils in our chests. And if we don't have any, then oh yes we do. We have a bunch. Awesome. Okay. But this actually, before we do this, I would like to make a paperbark sapling because that is a way to get sustainable paper. So we just need a single piece of paper, and then a jungle sapling, which we have. Now I need a paper. Well, I'll make two of them because I've got the sapling. Actually, I'm only gonna make one because I don't want to lose all of my jungle saplings to this. Even though I don't plan on using them much because I prefer spruce wood to jungle wood. And those are the two easiest things to get. But I will still plant a jungle tree just to try and get us um a basic, or to get us a few more saplings, because I always want to have at least four. But so now we have a paperbark sapling. So we'll claim a reward. Let's get some limes. Let's get a lime tree planted. So we'll plant this here, then two, and there's this. That's gonna go there, and then I don't know what the paperbark sapling is gonna look. I don't know what the paperbark tree is gonna look like. Okay, so you right click on the logs of the tree. The bark regrows in due time. Okay, so I think it'll just be the same as like a normal tree, but I'm gonna plant it in this corner here. And then once that's grown, we can have a sustainable source of paper, and we can also go about planting some more of those. As we get more jungle saplings and as we get more paper, we can have a good source of paper going forward. But so now we need to make. Can I just put blank patterns in here? No, I can't. Okay. So this is the part builder. That's not helpful. I think we can just. Can we throw these in here? Yes, we can put all of those in there. And that can be good storage. So we need a wide guard stencil, wide guard pattern. Okay, and now we need to make that out of bone, I believe. For our sword, where is that? There it is. Flint sword blade, and then a bone wide guard. So we got the wide guard, and now we need a sword blade. No sword blade. Great. And now flint. Okay, we got a sword blade, and then bone wide guard. And we got some bone meal out of it too. Fantastic. We'll put that in the pattern chest, and now we make a flint broadsword. So a broadsword, I believe it's that. Flint sword blade is that, and then do I have any sticks? It doesn't look like it. Okay. I guess I can just craft a singles or 2 sticks instead of. Oh, I had 13 right there. Oopsies. Uh, that's not gonna do anything. And then what's that? And flint broadsword. Look at that. First flint sword. Quest complete, and we'll get some more blank patterns and some coins. And we can throw the blank patterns in the stencil table for next time we need stencils. And did I put all of the stencils away? Yes, I did. Let me put these coins away, even though I'm sure we'll get more fairly quickly. I can put the bones away for now as well. So now we've got these. So next up, we're going to go for our iron tool. Okay. What is all of this? Okay, so this is just finding all of the different kinds of raw ore, it looks like. With iron tools, you're able to... And can I just replace the... Oh, getting iron. Okay, so we've got enough iron. Because I just found some before I got the iron upgrade. And I'm going to take a loot bag. Actually, I probably should have taken the food, honestly. Alright, we got a piece of paper. That's actually not bad. And some pressure plates. Okay. That's not particularly useful right now, but I feel like it probably will be later. But so next we've got wooden door, which is a lot. And then I think I can just go ahead and replace the pickaxe head in the tool station. But I can also replace that. Can I just throw this on here? It doesn't look like a pickaxe. No, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. So we'll have to craft a new pickaxe with, I think we'll just need a stick. Pickaxe. Oh, no, we need a tool binding as well. What can I use to make a tool binding? Can I make one out of iron just like this, or am I gonna need smeltery stuff? I think I'm gonna need smeltery stuff. And also, I don't know that tool bindings can be made of iron. Probably shows. Wood, stone, cactus, obsidian, netherrack, slime, paper, blue slime, thaumium, magical wood. Okay, I feel like cactus was good. I can't remember what used to be good for um tool bindings. I know stone isn't good because that's mainly used for like casting stuff. I feel like cactus was good. So I'm gonna let's grab a piece of the cactus that we've been growing. This will also be good for, I believe we need it for different kinds of coke, and is it used for paper? I don't think so, but yeah, I believe it's just the coke oven that can use that. But if we go back to the part builder, we can use that. Get a cactus binding and a cactus shard. Interesting. I don't know if that's useful for anything, but we'll hang on to it anyways. And then we just need what can I make? Let's make a tool rod pattern. And then, let's see here. Different materials. We can also use cactus for this, and bone. I think I'm going to use bone for the tool rod. Oh, it is time to sleep now. So let's go grab a bone. Wait, I feel okay. So I think the paper tool rod adds an extra modifier. I don't know what the material properties are of anything. But we're gonna need some more tool rods because I'm gonna end up. I might just make a separate axe and shovel as opposed to the matic. I'm not sure if that would be better. But let's go ahead and make ourselves a new pickaxe. So we've got pickaxe head, got binding, and we've got it's jagged. What does jagged do? Jagged modifier 1. I don't know. But I can mine iron, and it's got durability. That is better. Oh, we've got bark. So yeah, we can just right click and we've got paper. Beautiful. I'm gonna mine a couple of these leaves so we can get all of the bark. That's unfortunate. Oh, and now these are decaying. I don't know if we need the leaves now, technically. Oh, and it's dropping jungle saplings, which is fantastic. So now we can actually make 2 more paperbark trees. Well, let's see. These went out too. Yep. We'll plant this one over here because that jungle tree will eventually grow and be in the way. So we've got our iron pickaxe. So now we can mine. I'm gonna go and mine this stuff here. We can finally have a fine looking staircase. Look at that, beautiful. We're getting ourselves an actual staircase, and that's so much faster than. I didn't like that. I hear a baby zombie. That isn't ominous at all. Yeah, sounds like there's a baby zombie like 2 feet away right here. So we're gonna ignore that. But I will come down here and grab this gold. Like it just sounds like it just keeps getting closer. I'm going to leave it alone. And now we have a bunch of random ore that we don't really need at the moment. Stone dust. Okay. So next up, is there anything else that we want to do? There's a wooden door that we could do if we wanted to make that. Redstone is going to be something that I would need a lot of, I have a feeling. So I think the next step is going to be finding a bunch of ore veins and just using those as much as and just doing a ton of mining. And then I don't know if smelting is going to be here somewhere. There's better storage, which will be good later. And then also the better farming stuff will be something that we'll have to delve into. And so I think the quest is the Tinker's stuff is in here. So this okay, it really just says to it really just is tells you to take it from the villagers. That's interesting. Or okay, it also lets you do it the regular way. There are 2 ways to complete the what's it called? The smeltery thing. So I think next time we're going to do smeltery stuff and get that all set up. But this is probably going to do it for today. Again, very short episode just because I wanted to show the progress that I've made before I start grinding on the next thing. In between episodes, I'll probably do some more looking for different ore veins and just getting as many different kinds of things as I can and working on completing these Stone Age quests here. Were there any left in the oh yes, so I still have to complete this out once these trees grow. Oh my, look at that. That is that is a large tree. I think it is like 7 by 7. There's I see a fishing rod zombie. There's multiple zombies over there. But yeah, this is gonna do it for us. In between episodes, I will be looking for ore veins and trying to complete out all of both that quest, the berries quest. I don't know what this is, but I might do that off camera as well. Just anything that's fairly quick and simple, just early game stuff. Because I'm personally less interested in the very early game grind, and would like to see what the like post like really just anything I haven't done already is capable of, like Steam, like anything past Steam. Like, what was that? What kind of Enderman are you? I I didn't get a chance to find out. Did you go somewhere? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Um, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode. And hopefully it'll be fairly soon. And hopefully grinding on camera becomes more interesting. It is unlikely, but we can dream. Alright. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.